Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining and tapping in the therapy session.
Therapy
What's
session.
goody, y'all?
Woo, happy Tuesday.
I'm back.
Not on
So,
bad.
I'm going to introduce everybody. We do have a special guest, as you can see, sitting over here. But before we introduce him, we're going to introduce the cast. So, Craig, OG.
Yes. How y'all doing out there?
It'd be cool if they're like, we doing good. JT, we got the Reverend JT.
The Reverend.
JT is in the building, man, ready to get it discussed. Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
And then we got Jackie Foxy, Lady Foxy.
Lady Foxy J. Let's talk about it.
We ready to talk about it. So, we have a special guest this week. My cousin, and the host of C. Daniels Talking Crazy, Clement Daniels, jumping in, chilling, hanging out, putting his contribution in for tonight's topic. You want to say something?
I'm just happy to be here. I appreciate y'all letting me
Not
come
happy to
down.
be here.
I got, I appreciate this. This is great, and I'm enjoying the convo so far.
So you got a podcast?
Yes, sir.
What's the name of the
Talking
podcast?
Crazy. C. Daniels Talking
Talking
Crazy
Crazy.
every Thursday, 6 to 8. We talk crazy and
We talk
super
crazy.
duper. Yeah, it gets super.
We done gave him his plug now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
enough.
Shout out to my co-host Anthony Dante and Miss Monday in the building.
They
Appreciate
be
y'all.
talking crazy.
Share the podcast. It's gonna be lit tonight.
This one is going to be one that
Ah,
I've been drinking since I think we agreed we was going to do this.
ah.
But tonight's podcast is going to be about Kevin Samuels.
The GOAT.
My
The
question
goat.
is,
The goat.
Let's go. Salute.
Rest in peace, man, my brother in the
GOAT.
name.
y'all see my face already?
The GOAT. Let's go.
I have some opinions, but one of my questions is, the man died what, Thursday?
On top of me.
Yeah, he died on top of somebody.
How do we know that now? Come on, y'all, with the fake news. Let's keep it real,
On
man.
top of me.
It's not fake
Listen,
news.
if he gonna go, that's the way to go.
They said his
Go
nurse
out-
was giving
go out
him
like that.
Wait a
CPR.
minute now, wait a minute before we get into it. I'll let y'all take it away. My issue with the whole situation, everybody knows how I feel about Kevin Daniels.
No, we don't.
Everybody knows
Samuels.
that I do. Oh my God.
Said Daniels.
What I said
He
Daniels.
ain't related, though.
Take the I'm about to say my bad. He ain't for me. Kevin Samuels. Everybody for the most part knows that I don't really care for him. Okay, so at the end of the day, I don't
Can we
care.
discuss that later?
Yeah.
We're gonna discuss it.
Oh.
But the topic
Let's
of
talk
the
about
it.
podcast tonight is Thursday, when it was confirmed that he passed away. I saw some of the nastiest, meanest posts and tweets about this man's death and rejoicing in it. And I can't seem to understand why someone that you have never met, you are passionately that happy and you hate him that much that you would rejoice in a death. And I just don't understand
I am.
why the hate. So that's where we're going tonight. Why the hate?
Ooh, man.
I wait.
Well, I don't understand the hate period, whether it was real nasty, hard, or whatever. I always go with facts over emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, I know his delivery was rough. I'm not saying that I believe or endorse everything that he says, but a lot of things that he did say seemed like factual. Even if I didn't get it at the beginning, I thought about it. Like, wait a minute, man, that sounds like something, man, that I would go for.
Can I ask a question though?
Go ahead.
Was it factual or was it opinions that you agree with?
All
Did
right.
he ever, like, I've only caught like 5 or 6 of his podcasts and I couldn't take no more. But did he ever cite facts, like from credible sources
brought
to back
stats.
up some of
Yes.
the stuff that he talked about?
Yes, he did.
He brought stats. His
Brought
just delivery was shitty.
His delivery.
It sucks because, like you said, you put $1 million in some shit. It's still $1 million. You just don't like the smell of it.
Right.
It is what
right.
it is.
$1 million.
Now, one thing I will say, and I'm sorry if I cut anybody.
Go ahead, do you?
You are going to jump in.
I apologize. One thing I will say is people don't get upset or riled up about people they don't care about. So the fact that he can draw this much emotion means that he brought some value of some sort. He made some emotional impact on people, whether you agree or not, because I don't agree with everything he said.
Right.
But the fact that he's able to draw this much attention, we still talk about him, and he died last week.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Well, I think that I want to get into like the women that was hating into him, because like now that we on this format, we ain't got all these women. Like, where's all these women with the phone calls that I was getting, the text messages that I was getting,
Now you
even
on here trying to
even
start something.
even
Let's
just
go.
now.
Let's go. go.
even
That's
just
what I'm
now.
talking about. Let's get it
Go.
on.
Get at him.
Craig said, "Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
What's going on with Craig tonight, y'all?
Pull up,
They
pull
was
up,
at you, they was at you, bro?
pull up
Yeah,
on me,
man,
pull up."
they was hitting
Was
me
he
up.
inbox talking spicy?
Something right
Oh
now.
yeah, man. Even when we started this show, Cecily said, I don't have I didn't like the man. I want to know why.
Ooh,
Oh, it's back on you, cuz.
I want to know why.
Yeah, why you don't like him?
I don't like people that are. I told you before, I don't like his delivery.
I
I've
think-
also told you before we finish this. I've also told you that I did listen to some of the stuff that he had to say. Some of it was legit. I even told you that I took away something from one of his podcasts where he was saying, you can't basically ask for something that you are not, that you ain't living currently. Now that's true.
Do you agree with okay.
I do agree with
You
that.
agree with that. Okay.
I do think that some of the people that called in were, I don't know, on coke. I don't know.
You don't think people
Some of the
ask
girls
for that
called
type
in.
of stuff? It's kind of
That's
like
what
when
they
people
do.
call Howard Stern, and they know Howard Stern gonna flip out.
Yeah, he gonna go in
You
on
know
it.
what you calling in for. So if you
Right.
call in and you know I'm gonna kick your face in, then you can't get
But
mad when I
okay,
kick
so
your
let,
face
let
in.
me take a step back. Y'all asked me a question. I finish my thought.
You right. I'm sorry.
For
Go ahead.
me,
It's a long thought.
personally, the delivery was off. I felt that a lot of the things that he said was divisive to the black community in terms of women. Okay, I never really heard him support and big up black women. So off of some of the things that I've heard, and I did listen for a while. I think I listened and tried to tune in for about 6 or 7 months before I actually pulled the plug. That's why I don't care for him. Now again, the delivery for me is the problem. It's the delivery for me. I'm sorry. Now again, some of the stuff that he talked about, is it true? Yeah, probably. When I did a little research before we did this podcast, I found that 70% of his supporters were women. So why they call in, like Clement said, why, if I know this is how you're gonna be, why I'm gonna pick up the phone and call you and ask you any questions?
So they like it.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I guess.
Maybe you're looking at it in the wrong aspect. I mean, you're thinking that he's down in black women, but he's not. He's coming with some factuals. Now, there's not I don't think that there was some six-figure black women that had maybe one child, one husband, one thing. All of those wasn't the people that was calling. The people that was calling had some legitimate issues. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, and I've heard, like, I think I told Jackie before, I've heard him do a guy. And
I've heard him do a couple
and he ran him through the mill.
he's just rude.
You know what I mean?
He did guys first.
Period.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
my question is, I don't see the outrage. Men are so passionate that women really just need to understand this and get it and listen and
Yeah.
take it in.
Yeah.
But when he was coming for the dudes, and the same exact message and saying that if you make a certain amount or less, you're not this, you're not. I don't remember hearing men go, you know what?
So-
He's damn right.
So
He is
I
right.
don't.
Why not?
I can't say
you know
that.
what you also didn't hear? You didn't hear us complain.
Yeah.
We didn't get on Facebook and go on an uproar about
That's
it.
because you couldn't hear us.
Now,
Yeah.
the flip side of that,
Couldn't
though,
hear us.
the one thing I want to ask you, because I know you said that he was derogatory toward black women.
I feel like
Was it that he was derogatory toward black women, or black women were the only people calling in?
well,
No. I've seen several different ones of his. I've seen ones where he had lower class type women who, I mean, again, I've actually agree with the man.
Okay.
I just don't like his delivery. I don't like his rudeness. I don't like how he has to put people down in order to get his message across. I think there's just a way to do it, right? I just think the man was disrespectful, period. It just happened to be that the majority of his callers were black women. I've seen him be disrespectful to men as well, as JT said. I've seen him be disrespectful, period. I've also seen an episode where he was speaking to this beautiful model, and he was so respectful to her. He was giving her all kind of props, like, I don't have anything bad to say to
Did
you.
she have her stuff together?
No, she
No,
didn't.
she
She
was
was just a
pretty.
beautiful, pretty.
She didn't have a
She
job.
had a lot of
She
kids?
didn't make no money.
She
was
was
just
Instagram
I know exactly what she's talking about.
pretty.
She had no
Yeah.
kids though.
She didn't have no kids. I mean, I don't think it mattered, but no, she didn't have any kids.
No,
That
it
particular
matters.
It
episode,
matters.
she didn't have no kids. No, it didn't matter
okay.
because she was still spitting the same. This is what a man gonna do for me. Bull crap. You know that the other person. The fact of the matter that it was bull crap what she was spitting, and he was in awe
So
because
you
she
think
was just
he
beautiful.
did that because she was beautiful?
No, I think that he, and so and I'll answer that in a minute. But that was my first point. My second point is, because I didn't want to lose my momentum. My second point is, I feel like he's a certain. I lost my thought. He's just a certain type of way. He's just disrespectful. I can't get past that point where. And I also agree that I don't feel like it was right for people to come at him in the same essence after he died and
Right.
spew such hatred, because
Yes.
that's
'Cause
matter
to me,
of
it's the
fact,
same
it's
thing.
just wrong.
It's the same thing.
It's
he
just
was
wrong
doing.
because
Especially when they didn't do it while he was living.
Right.
Yeah.
But
well,
my
they
thing
did it
is-
while he was living,
my thing
but
is-
But
the
they did
fact
in the
that
comments.
he
They wasn't calling in.
yeah.
Right.
Right.
Oh, so my second point is, most of the times when people were calling in, he literally just hung up.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't want to hear what they had to say. He was
a
so
certain way on the
he,
call.
Now I'm a
It's his
defend.
house.
I'm gonna be honest
his
with you. I'm
house.
gonna defend him because I did see him hang up on people a couple times, and I kind of agreed with it because I'm the kind of person that if I'm having a conversation with you and it's going over your head or we're not changing, if it's going around in circles, I'm going to lose train of thought. I'm gonna literally be done with the conversation. So there was conversations where people were calling and asking him questions and he was answering it back, and then they kicked back how they thought it was bullshit. So I kind of feel like they called in to argue with him, and he
Which
just
they
wasn't
do.
here for it, and then he hung up.
They do.
got
I think
that.
that's the whole point. I mean, that's why his ratings were so high, because people like that. People like the argumentative
the
state, the
drama,
rudeness state. They called in for, as Clemens was saying, they knew exactly what they were calling in for. They want that. They wanted that. And that would cause his ratings to go up, which is really how he
What I
make his
got
money.
with the hangups is if when somebody hung, tried to overtalk him and he couldn't get his point across, he couldn't get things across.
And I don't know if I disagree with that. 'cause
You're
I-
dismissed.
I agree with that.
He'll warn you.
Something we gotta work on.
Oh, yo, my man. Now, don't get me wrong. He'll
I
warn
don't
you.
know if
He'll be
I'm
like, yo,
glad-
I'll shut this shit down.
I
I'll
would
shut this
just
shit
tune
down.
I would tune the fuck out of something real quick because I'm not doing the argument.
But the thing is, he's had the podcast for a while, so you know what you're calling in for.
You
Right.
know exactly
know,
what you're calling in
not calling
for.
for a sensible conversation. I'm calling because when it comes to this podcast thing, it's about interactions,
Yeah.
whether it's negative or positive. I don't care
Right.
if you like it or not.
Right.
I just
Yeah.
need your contact because I get paid off
Right.
of interactions.
Right.
I don't get paid off of likes.
Right.
They ain't like Facebook.
Right.
So if I can
Right.
piss it, if you notice, if you go back in the beginning, he started off doing
He was doing his
fragrances
job.
and he was doing fashion.
Right.
Did nothing.
Nothing.
He started kicking it, talking to the fellas.
No, he started
Did-
talking to the fellas.
Talking to the fellas.
Yep.
Did nothing. Did a little bit. Once he said something to one of the ladies, he blew up.
Blew up.
And he said, I'm not turning back. So again, I
Mm-hmm.
agree. Because a lot of it was, I'm doing it for the interaction. I know that I'm going to, if I
Mm-hmm.
say this, or if I hang up on this person, I'm going to get this interaction. A whole bunch of people going to chime in.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to share the podcast, and they're going to hate me.
And that's
Right.
what they did. And that's
Right.
exactly
And
what
I
happened.
mean, now, if we're playing devil's advocate, like you said, that sells. Look at 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Nobody.
His whole career's
50
on
Cent is a
beefing
whole
with people.
jackass. He,
Whole
right, his
career.
whole career is beefing.
Whole
Look
career.
at him.
Man.
He's been beating people since day one. Whole
So I
career.
started.
Still messing with Ja Rule.
I disagree with the harshness that y'all say he was because the man is a professional. He's doing a job. I think he didn't just come off and say, "Oh, you fat." No, he was asking you a question.
No, he actually
no,
did.
Well,
no, he
man.
actually literally did just that.
Show me. I'm a proof guy. Y'all gotta show me.
Oh, no.
He actually did
definitely
just
did.
that.
I don't know. You
Yo,
said we
I've
started
seen-
off the conversation.
I'm a proof guy. Y'all gotta show me.
No,
Pull
I've
it
seen
up.
conversations as soon as they answer the phone. Dress size.
Yeah.
You
height,
watch
weight.
it. That's
He didn't
literally
ask
what
you
he
days.
did.
I
He
saw-
didn't ask you how you doing.
Oh, that's not rude.
I saw one girl call in, ask a question, and before he even gave her the answer to the question, he read her for filth. You don't got, that's not your real hair. You fat. It look like your titty sag. I mean, he went in, and I was like, oh my god.
I bet his views was through the roof.
I'm sure it was,
Through the
and
roof.
that's my thing. Like, if you want to give advice and challenge things, fine. I'm cool with that. But there are other podcasts and people out here that can talk about relationships and things that women have to do to be ready for men and blah, blah, blah. I've seen it. I've subscribed to it. That does not attack you. Where you can listen to it and actually be like, okay, that might make some sense. And I don't feel attacked at the end of the day. This man attacked. And I'm sorry.
He went in
But
for
I
the juggler.
I think he was bigger than all those people you're talking about.
It doesn't matter.
Plus,
That's what we're looking for in this
Yeah.
business. That's what we're looking for.
Plus, to take it a step further,
Very
if
true,
you
very true.
don't have nobody in your life that you can go talk to and get real advice, a person that proves to you that they have your best interest at heart, and you call them a random person that you never
Right,
met
and
in your
that's
life
sad.
for advice, then you got bigger problems than what you call
Which
this.
is true.
Right.
I can't imagine that's the case though. I
Alright,
really
so-
believe they were calling in for the limelight. People
Right.
who called in
They do,
wanted
right.
to be on, on camera,
So
wanted to be seen.
Let me explain to y'all what I got out of Kevin Samuels. Right? Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, man, and bless his family and all their endeavors and whatever. But like what I got out of him, man, is like if you're 30, 40, or 50 years old and you're out here in the streets looking for somebody, you need a rating system. We're not just looking
God, not
at somebody that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You know what
my
I mean?
God.
You run into somebody.
Not the ratings.
You know what I mean? You got a rating system. Your rating
Not the
system.
ratings.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. No, hold on, let me finish.
Jackie, how did he do it on the Housewives like this?
Hold on, you need a rating system. I want to hear
Right. All right. So if you like at those age limits that I'm talking about, and you just going out and looking for a pretty looking woman or a pretty looking man. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get with him and you find out, they got he got 5 kids and 5 different baby mamas. They all bothering him. That's a point. You're gonna say, oh damn, I didn't know that he was like that. You know what I'm saying? Then you find out. You get to his house and he got you get to his house is dirty and he's sleeping on his mama's couch or he live with his mama. That's another point. You know what I mean? You can't say you a dime. You can't say you an 8. So what I'm saying is like, okay, we're not rating just on beauty. If we rating on beauty, everybody gonna say that I'm a 10. I'm handsome as hell. You know what I'm saying? But if I say I'm a 4, I'm telling you I'm a 4 because I got 2 different baby mamas. I'm only
Now,
making.
you really telling somebody you're a 4?
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
You're
saying.
not gonna go on the first date, but listen, I'm
hey, but see, did I tell you I was a 4?
bullshit.
Did I tell you I was a 4?
Yeah, you told me you were.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But you didn't ask why I said I was a 4.
But
You
to
just
some people, you might be a 9.
right.
all
But those
And
people
what
I
did
don't
say
want.
to you? This
Yeah.
is based on
Those
perception.
people I don't want.
People out here
Based
that
on
Yeah.
perception.
You know what I'm saying? No, those are the people I don't want. You know what I'm saying?
If
So
somebody came to you and said, "No, I think you're a 9," you could be no, I'm a 4.
no, because the person that thinks
you
I'm
know,
a
you flip
9,
outta here.
the person that thinks I'm a 9 is probably less than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you think Beyonce think I'm a 9?
Right?
You think Beyonce think I'm a 9?
And you got a point.
You think
And you have a
Beyonce
very
think I'm a
valid
9?
point.
Hold on, ladies. Y'all's a prime example, right? Y'all was in Miami.
Here we go.
Now y'all some nice women. Y'all some nice women. Y'all definitely up there, right? But y'all seen Floyd Mayweather, which is a for sure 10. Boy, y'all was shook. Why you couldn't?
I didn't
why
say
you,
he was. I never thought he was.
No
What
10
makes
for
Floyd
me.
10?
Oh,
I don't know, $300 million might make him
maybe $1 billion. Yeah.
See, y'all going on beauty.
Yeah.
Y'all going on beauty.
Well, first of all, I'm no groupie, and second of all, I don't think he's a 10.
I don't think.
What do you think? What do you rate him?
Not so,
paper.
but I mean.
That's
He
the
got
case, Trump
paper.
a 10.
What do you rate him?
He got paper, but
You
he
think Trump
come
did?
with problems. He come with issues.
Right,
You know,
so he
no,
goes
no,
from
thank
10
you.
to about a
That's
10.
what I'm saying. I'm not going on beauty.
You
That's
said
what
he
I'm
can't
saying.
He
read.
can't read. I don't want no illiterate
He can
man.
read
You
money.
stupid.
What you gotta read? What you
Hold
gotta
on,
read?
with the faces.
He's not a 10 though. He's not
He
even.
can
He can. I'm about to say he can pay somebody to read.
I just want to have a good week. I mean, but we were there.
See,
We
so
saw him,
that-
and not any of us was like, we was just like, oh.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
that's
Are we
another
rating on
person walking
good
down.
His
looks?
security
No.
was
I
more
spoke.
excited
I
than
said,
we were.
hey.
Right,
Yeah.
but his security was more excited than we were. They were like, get back. And we were like,
Oh, gee,
We're not coming near.
we're not
Yeah,
coming there.
yeah.
We're Jordan now. We
You
want
were
Jordan.
walking past
We're
us.
Jordan.
Okay.
Michael
I was
Jordan
already
was
here. You was walking past me.
Right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we just was like, okay, we was waiting on Michael Jordan. So we was like, excuse me, Michael Jordan coming too? We was waiting
You know
on
what? Years ago, man, Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley was on Oprah. And you know, they've been buddies for a while, and they were always joking around. And Jordan's like, "You ain't got no rings, you ain't got no rings." And like Charles was like, "Well, you still ugly. I'm handsome. You ugly." And Oprah was like, Charles, you don't think that Jordan is handsome? He was like, Oprah, once you get $400 million, you become handsome. You become
He said
handsome.
there's no ugly billionaires.
Yeah.
Fat and ugly. However, I
That
still
is
put you
true.
down to the side.
That
I'm
is
cute.
What did Biggie say? What did Biggie say? Fat and ugly as ever. But
I mean, yeah,
however,
because Biggie was full of women. I thought Biggie
stay
was
Gucci
That is
down to
very
the
true.
side.
Oh, it's all about money.
disgusting.
That was money.
And it still don't make you a 10.
He had two beautiful women every
$1
nigga
million
a 10.
make you an 8 though. Make you a clean 8.
At least an
make you a
8.
10.
At least an 8.
Look how many
You ain't
hustlers
no
out there
four.
ugly as hell got all these women.
That is
Fine
true.
women. They don't find women ain't with these ballers because they pretty. Because they got money.
I don't even think that was a deciding factor, whether how
Let's
much
keep
money
it
they got,
forward.
whether
Oprah's
if
an
they're
8 or
ballers.
9 because she a billionaire.
Oh shit, she'd be a
Oprah
straight
worked at
4 if
the
she was
6
working. If she's
schools.
working at my job, she'd be a straight 4.
She be 3.
I think she.
Is everybody a 4?
Right, is anybody
That's
in
his
that?
number.
Anybody?
Hey, that's the demographic I live in.
Is that his?
That's the
everybody?
demographic I live in, man. You know what I'm
Keep it
saying?
real. He come off the
Everybody
door
is
like I'm a 4. Just say no.
Everybody is four, okay.
I say I'm a high 2, low 3.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I'm just keeping it real with myself. I can't get with a woman that's there and got this and got that and doing this and doing that because I'm not
Right.
ready to jump in with her unless we build that together. I can't get in there with her stuff.
Gotta
are
meet
you
me at
saying
the
that you
table.
want a female
I
that don't
am the
expect
guy
much?
on the table.
No, I just want a female that's pretty much willing to build. Because right now I'm a 50-50 guy.
But if you
What's
not
that?
where she at, if she up
I'm willing to
here
go
and you down
pass on everything.
So you can go half on the mansion?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this
The
is-
mansion
this-
that we
this
gonna
is-
get.
This is, hey yo,
That we gonna get.
Hey, yo,
that we
but
gonna
this is the real issue. Say I'm a 4, right?
Uh-huh.
And I run into a 4,
Okay.
but she's walking around acting like she's an 8. You know what I'm saying? So she's already thinking she's better than me, greater than me, doing all of these things, and she's only a 4. You work at the same job I work at. You got the same kids I got. You know what I'm saying? You're fit, ugly, whatever it is. You know what I mean? That made you a 4, but you're walking
Okay,
around.
ugly.
Spicy.
This isn't making sense.
No, but here's my purpose. Somebody gave her the impression she's an 8.
Right. No, but people walking around in that's what Kevin said. I mean, women are walking around in a delusional state talking about they're 8 or a 9. He said, ma'am, Beyonce's an 8.
No. I'd be crazy. Yeah,
But-
about a 9-10.
Well,
Only
but-
because she got her shit together and she's married to a billionaire.
I think Jay-Z helps
So what
her-
make her
help
8?
count.
No,
She
she
got
helps Jay-Z.
3 kids?
No.
Absolutely.
What
No.
make her 8? She got 3
No,
kids?
it's not
No.
just it's not just the 3 kids, man. It's
What make her 8?
Right. I
who,
want you to know
who makes
what
who
makes her
an
hate.
8?
What makes Beyonce an 8?
Beyonce's
She's
a 10.
beautiful. She's got a lot of money. She got her shit together.
What would make her a 10?
Well, from what I understand, no one's perfect, man.
Yeah.
When I said that that somebody's perfect, they said
I was
nobody's
asking
perfect.
your analogy. What
No,
would
he
make her an
asked me
8?
a question.
Well,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
said
no, I
that
asked
to
her
you
what makes
because
her
the
10.
week
So
before.
if
what
she's
makes
an
her
8,
eight?
what
Hold
would
on
make
a
her
second.
9?
I just-
Kids.
I told
To
you.
you
Kids.
because the week before you called yourself a 4, you said you were perfect.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out how you went from perfect to a 4.
Because like I'm perfect in God's eyes. God made me. You can't tell me whether I'm perfect or not.
So because you think you're,
clean up.
I didn't think a 4 was perfect.
you're a perfect 4. Is that basically?
No. Listen to me. Listen to me. I said, if God made me, who's
Gotta have
perfect,
another
right?
one.
If God made me and who's perfect, He made me perfect in the image of His eyes.
Correct.
You can't tell me that I'm not perfect because
Okay.
I'm perfect the way He made me, and the way I got to roll is the way He rolls that makes me
So
perfect.
if you walk around with that mindset,
Uh-huh.
why couldn't somebody else walk around with that same
Why can't a
mindset
4
that
be
you
an
think
8?
is a 4?
Because I'm saying that I'm a 4.
You see what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense.
All right, so
If
let me
you
make it make
think
sense.
that
I
you
said
are
God.
Perfect.
I get it.
I said God.
At a 4.
What you're saying? If you're saying that
That you're perfect
saying
at
that
a
you're
4.
perfect, then how are you calling yourself a 4?
I just called you.
See, you missed it. You missed it. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna say it one more
Say it
time. God made me perfect.
Okay.
God made me perfect.
Right.
But right now, I'm seeing myself as a 4. I don't know God. I haven't walked with Him and talked with Him. So
Oh,
He
I
didn't tell
walk
me
and
how.
talk with him every
I want
day.
to talk with him every doggone day.
Where you
You
at?
can say what
just
you want
had
to
a
say.
good-ass
You can say
conversation
what
on the way back from
you
Buffalo.
can say what you want to
This
say.
portion of the podcast is sponsored by
Thank
tequila.
Right. Sponsored by Seagram.
Good-ass conversation on the
Building.
Buffalo
No,
today.
you talk to the God in
Everyone
you.
in the building. Let's go.
We talk.
So
good
you
this
talk
afternoon.
to the God in you. We can get into that, man, because
We
God
are
is
not.
in
We
you.
are not getting into.
Oh
God
well, yeah,
and
well you
everything.
just got into it when you said you talked to God on the way here.
I talked to him all
So-
the way home. All the way home.
Okay, if you say so.
Hey, so Clement, you asked would it make Beyonce a 10? I think it'd be the children. No, I think it'd be the children.
I mean, that was my initial
Huh?
question. Like, what would make
I
her
mean,
an
she
8?
didn't
Why
have
she's
the
She
only
did
an
have
8?
3 kids,
Yeah.
but she did have 3 kids before she got married.
So why is
She
it?
probably
She probably was up there.
Why is it that
And she
women?
married a billionaire.
Why is it that when women have children, their grading value goes down?
Cause you got baby daddy.
Oh, this is tough. Oh, this is-
Yeah.
You got a baby daddy.
It don't make sense.
Hold on. Let's correct that. Let's correct that. You said, how come women have kids, their rating go down?
Yeah.
Men go down too with that same rating.
Okay, but why is children from?
You know what I'm saying? So don't single yourself out to be the victim.
Why
We
is-
got victimized too.
Why
it go
is children?
Yes, that's the question. Why does it go down?
Okay.
Because that don't make sense.
All right,
to
all
me.
right,
That
all right,
means
so-
you use
okay.
goods.
No. What this means is you go out on a date with a handsome dude. You go out on a date with a Morris Chestnut lookalike, right? But then you find out he's got 5 different baby mamas with 5 different kids, man, and they calling him all the time. They bothering him. They interrupting the date. They doing all kinds of things.
Yeah.
That's your kind of date. That's the kind of guy you got. You think that he lose points on that date or no?
I date men that have children.
But there
So-
are dudes with
You-
5
you-
kids.
you
So
went way over my
I
head.
can answer that question.
Yeah, way over my head.
I will
Kids don't
answer
have
it
that problem.
correctly,
Right.
right?
Don't have that
So
problem.
your scenario, that is correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about, again, a person, and then let's just take Beyonce out of the picture.
Right.
We're talking about a person who is married, who has children with their mate, same
Same person.
person. They're both building together. They did what they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
They got married. Why on earth does the ratings go down just because they have children?
'Cause
They
that's-
did
it's
not
exactly
that-
what they're
y'all-
supposed
Y'all
to
stuck
do.
on children. So
Well, that's what you said.
That's
No,
what you
I
said.
didn't. Y'all not listening to what I said. I said like, all right. So, what was it?
So are you? Let me. Before you
No.
finish,
Let me
ask you this
finish. Let me
question.
finish.
Hold on, no,
Let me
I
answer
think
this
I get
question
where you're going.
first.
I think I get where
No,
you're
you
going.
can't think of where you're going because I didn't say anything yet.
I'm going to go back to the question you just asked. When you
No,
were
I
saying
was
the
answering
scenario.
her question, but go ahead.
When you were saying the scenario about you're on a date and you
Mm-hmm.
know, so when you're talking about the children, and maybe you're going to answer this question, are you talking about like drama, like not having that situation stable and in order? Are you talking about that when you're saying it
Well,
decreases
for
down?
me, that's 2 different scenarios. So that scenario that you just spoke about made perfect sense because this person has several baby mamas, kids with, you know, they done spread themselves thin. They got all kinds
can't
of.
go
We
out,
ain't talking
can't
about
find a
that. We literally
babysitter.
started the conversation talking about Beyonce and because she had kids, her ratings went down. That's what you said.
No,
I said that for sure, but
For sure. That's what you said.
I agree. I agree.
Okay, that's what you said. So that was my initial question.
I've been saying if you get with a baby mama that has 3 or 4 different baby daddies, Beyonce doesn't
Okay, well, let
have
me
3 or
direct
4
it to
different
Craig,
baby.
'cause that's
Now,
what he
let
said.
me go back to it. Let me go back before she had asked her question. When we watched like Think Like a Man or whatever it was, or no, it was Baby Daddies or something like one of the Tyler Terry things. And Gabrielle Union went out on a date with this guy, and everything was perfect. But when they came out, this lady pulls up in a van, and she was like, "What you doing with my husband?" And then he opened up the van and said, "Get away from my daddy, trick." That is the man that she went out with, a baby daddy. Why didn't she stay with him?
She didn't go with a baby daddy. She went with a married man that she didn't know was married. That
Baby
man
daddy,
was married.
man.
He said
Same thing.
husband. She
Whatever.
said, what are you doing with my husband?
Right.
That's a married man.
Oh, so it made a difference.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
You lied.
See, y'all, no. So let's stay with
He's
it. So
a liar.
So you saying that
You're right.
Gabrielle Union?
Energy.
So you said Gabrielle Union should have stayed with him. He didn't lose no points on the date.
Heck yeah, he lost points on the
That's
date.
the point.
But it
That's
ain't
the
gonna
point.
be-
No, it's not the
That's not
point. That is not
At
the
all.
point.
That's not the point.
That is not
You
the
gotta
All right.
point.
So anybody in here single? Anybody in here single?
I'm single.
If you're single and you go out on a date and you find out that this lady has 3 kids and
We've
you got
already agreed on that point.
No. Yeah, because y'all saying
I
that-
moved it
what I'm
further.
saying is this is what I'm saying. You lose points throughout the course of a date, man. When you that's what the point of dating
And
is.
I agreed to that point. We've already agreed to that point.
So then what are we
I
talking about?
asked you
I was-
on the
I was-
matter
I was-
of what Craig said.
Yeah,
I
would
repeated
say,
myself twice.
Because what I would say is this: I'm not dating anymore. I'm engaged right now. But if I was, if somebody had 3 kids, it would be cautionary. But it would have to depend on what their situation is.
Exactly.
If they got it under control and under smash, and I ain't got to worry about X, Y, and Z, then I'm not gonna look at it and compare it to somebody that's got a lot of drama.
That part.
Yes.
Sometimes, now again,
That-
I kind of get what you're saying. I understand that you can be cautious about it because in normal situations, having multiple kids usually bring drama in the hoods we in.
Exactly.
But there are women that handle their business that you won't even see their kids for at least until she feel comfortable. You ain't gonna know nothing about them. You ain't gonna know without no drama, no.
You ain't
big
got no
daddy.
business
You ain't
in
gonna
them.
know
You
about
don't got no
nothing
business around my damn
until
kids.
she feel you ready.
Right.
So I've seen that too. I got a homegirl right now with 5 kids, and she'll date a dude, and you will never know she had a child because she handles her business a certain way.
Right.
That's cool.
You get what I'm saying?
That's cool.
But I also know a female with 1 child, and you're gonna know a lot because her situation is very different. So it all depends on the lady and how she handles her business.
But that
So,
has
so you
nothing
said
to do
you
with
said the
my
exact
question.
same thing I
It
said,
doesn't.
but
I know
you
what
said
you're saying.
Has
you
nothing to do
said
with
it
my
more
question.
softer than I said.
Again,
No, hold on.
so let me speak.
Let me
I
finish.
agreed with both of y'all.
Let
That
me-
has
let me-
nothing to do with my question.
Hold on. Let me
Whatsoever.
finish. Let me
I
finish.
want to know what the answer to his question. Which
Correct.
Was, and
It has
Beyonce
nothing to do
would
with my
be a
question.
10 if
Let's
she
forget
didn't have 3
Beyonce.
kids.
Let's forget
And
Beyonce.
I already took Beyonce. I've been took Beyonce out the equation.
Let's forget
It has
Beyonce.
nothing
No,
to
he
do
just
with
said without
Beyonce.
kids she'll be a 10.
Yeah, without the kids, she definitely be in there.
So you telling me if Beyonce got divorced from Jay-Z tomorrow with the
Yeah.
same amount of money she got,
Yeah.
she would still be an 8?
Um,
She would be a 10 to you. I promise you.
Hey, bro, let's clear this up.
Yeah, that's the part that don't make sense.
She got
Hey,
Definitely a 10. Because you don't have to do nothing.
Hey, Glenn. Hey, yo, let's
make
clear this
sense.
up. 8's good.
it's great.
8's good.
I never
No,
said
no,
it
no,
wasn't.
8's good.
I never
It
said
is
it
good.
wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
I never
But
said
it's
it
good.
wasn't.
What we're saying is,
Y'all still ain't answer my question. I never said it wasn't.
no, she's right. And what we're saying is,
Hit your
Y'all-
question
if
again.
y'all-
there's 8,
y'all
that means
tapped
there's
out
areas
dancing
of
around it.
opportunity. There's areas of
If
opportunity.
you're
What
a
would be
4,
her-
it's
Y'all
areas of
gaslighting.
opportunity.
Yes.
Not gaslight.
Y'all in the elevator, ding, 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 ding. Y'all
Not
answer my
gaslighting.
question.
It would be the area, like, I think her, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think her question was, what would be her area of opportunity? Because if you 8, that means it's 2 steps to 10.
Right.
So what is she missing to not be a 10?
What is she missing?
Because I think she'd be a 10.
Well, I
Married,
mean,
not
personally,
married.
I don't think she's missing nothing.
But she dated Jay-Z.
Yeah,
She lost a point.
I wouldn't talk to her.
She lost a
Fair
point.
enough.
Yeah,
So if she got divorced, would she be losing points?
Jay-Z
That was another
Jay-Z
part.
made it what she was. Yeah,
No.
Jay-Z made
why he
it.
didn't?
Okay, don't do that.
Don't forget, she was Destiny. She was a Destiny
And then
child
she was Beyonce.
before he made a Beyonce.
No, he didn't.
Wow, didn't.
Well, she was always
Why
Beyonce,
didn't?
but
She
Hey,
was al-
man,
yeah,
every-
she was always
he
Beyonce.
made-
always
First of all, y'all gotta
Jay-Z
realize-
gave her clout. Jay-Z did.
They was
access
together
her.
5-7 years
Well, I
before
think
they
that
even said
merged-
anything.
I think
They gave
business
each other
wise
clout.
they're smart and they merged together
So if she,
and made it
so you
bigger.
believe
Yeah,
if she wasn't with Jay-Z, she still wouldn't be Beyonce?
No,
I think she would be.
no,
No.
not at all.
You don't think he introduced her to a lot of people?
No.
I think he did
I think
all
her
that.
dad got her.
Like I said, man, let's forget Beyonce,
I think
man.
her
I
dad
can't.
got her.
I mean, y'all breaking down my girl too much, man. And like, I'm still waiting on that at my door. Wow. You know
You
what I'm
gonna be
saying?
waiting a
She'll
long
tell you.
time.
Right.
Tier 8. Tier 8, man. But I'm a 4, man. Well, I'm almost to a nickel. I'm almost to a nickel. I'm working on a nickel.
Oh, you
And when,
almost, you
and when
almost
y'all
there?
little 4,
He said
and
her
y'all
8, I'm a
4s,
4. We
and
good.
yo, when I get to a nickel, y'all 4s, get out my face.
Okay, so now my question, here's another question with this rating system, because I'm not a big fan of rating systems at all, but nonetheless, the rating system, you grade yourself as a 4, and you're saying you're on your way to a 5.
Yeah,
Who gauges that?
He do.
he do.
Based on what? Like, if Kevin Samuels is talking about this rating system, to get to a 5, you got to do this. To get to a 6, 7, and so on and so
No,
forth.
he never.
what do you
He
do?
never told you how to get there. So what I'm saying to you, let's forget about Kevin Samuels, man. Let's look at, all right, how do you, if you're out looking for, if you're going dating, right? You're looking for a significant other. How do you gauge who you like? You went on 3 dates last night. One's got 3 kids. One ain't got no kids.
Okay.
Another one got a job, but he got one baby mama that, or he just came off of the divorce. And then all 3 of them call you on Saturday and say, "Hey, I want to go on a date." Which one would you choose? How do you gauge? How do you rate them?
For
Can
me,
I-
go ahead.
No, man, let her
Go
go.
ahead.
Let her
No,
go.
you the guest. Go ahead.
No, let her go. I'm asking her a question.
Because for me, I'm looking for your mindset. I'm looking for your character. I'm looking for your chemistry.
And if he got all of that, what do you rate them?
I'm not rating him. I don't believe your rating
Oh,
system.
see, no, we were talking
We ain't
rating
I
system.
don't know what the rating system is.
All right,
to tell
then
what
you
I'm
can't
gonna
talk
rate.
about the rating system if
I
you don't want to. You want
I
to rate?
just asked you what are the details and the steps to the rating system, and you asked me a scenario. I want you to tell me if you're starting off as a 4, and if I say, okay, like if I'm at work and I'm getting reviewed, and my manager says 10, you're doing the best job ever, you're perfect, great. 1 is you ain't doing shit, and he rates me as a 5. I'm halfway, half in, half out. In order to get to a 10, because I want to be a 10, what do I need to do to get to a 10? That's what I'm asking you.
All right, so I just asked you that, and you said you don't do the rating system.
No.
So there's
you
no
asked
way
me
in the
about
world.
a date, and I said I can't
I
rate somebody
explained-
because I don't do rating system.
All right, so
But you
I-
are a fan of the rating system with Kevin Samuels.
No,
So
no,
I'm
no,
asking
no,
you
no,
what-
no, no.
How do you
no,
get up?
no, no,
How do you
no,
upgrade?
No, no,
Timmy?
no, no.
Does that make? Am I missing something?
Yes, you are.
Well,
I
he
think
didn't
I
answer.
know
He
what
didn't
you're trying to
answer.
say.
He didn't
I think
answer.
what she's trying to say is you consider yourself a 4, correct?
Okay.
In your mind, what would you have to do to consider yourself a 5?
Or
Forget
6,
everybody
or 7,
else.
or
just
8,
you.
or
You
9, or
believe you're
10.
4. What gets you
All right,
a
so
5?
to get a 5, I think I got to get me a bigger house. I'm probably gonna get me like another job.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So some financial stuff to get yourself.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. A rating system. But what I'm trying to
How did
get.
you get that answer?
No.
Oh man.
No,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
like
okay,
no.
I get it now. It's not
Thank
your-
you, man.
Oh, okay, now the light
So I
bulb went off.
simplified
I got you. Okay,
she
I
cut
got
it
you
there?
now. I just asked the
All right,
same
so
question.
The exact
here,
same question.
Exact same
no, it
question,
wasn't.
now
No,
he's
what?
answering.
All right, so
I told him.
here's the question.
It's man, okay.
Here's the question. I ain't getting my answers because you keep saying that you keep dealing with the rating system when it comes to me, but when I get to you with the rating system, and I ain't forget about the rating system. You date, you're on a date, you're looking for a spouse, and you're looking, and you got 3 guys. How do you choose? All right, now you went on one date on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All 3 of them call you on Saturday. How do you figure out which one you're going to date?
Can I answer
Is
it?
it- can you
No, it's
translate
on-
it out
no,
for me?
no, it's on her.
I answered that
No,
question.
I know how to
Answer it.
No,
It's
I'm
on
gonna tell
her.
you, y'all, ladies, y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
She did answer.
But
She said she don't
This
use
is
a
a
rating
big,
system.
this
But
is a
she
big
answered.
piece
I answered
that
it.
everybody
I missed it
missing.
then.
There's a huge piece everybody missing.
No, I want her to answer, man. I asked her the
Just
question.
answered it though.
So
I'll answer.
here's a big piece everybody missing. The stuff on paper sounds great. Like,
It is.
you got
It
this,
is.
this,
It is
this.
a rating.
There's
It is.
one piece that everybody's missing. It's who you like.
Right.
If you, let me tell you something. I've seen some of my
I mean,
business
she said
partner
chemistry.
homeboys that I got with women with 5 kids because they liked her. It ain't had, nothing else made sense because your brain and your heart don't ever align most of the time. Your heart want what it wants. A lot of times we make a lot of, and I'll speak for me, I've made a lot of bad decisions in the past because my heart wanted what it wanted.
Big ass fault.
The brain didn't make, the brain was sitting here the whole time like, dude, you stupid.
Right.
But your heart was like, I don't care. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times if you got to pick and choose, because you may say, okay, I got this businesswoman that got a 5-figure, this, that, and the third, but she gone all the time, this, that, and the third. This girl with 5 kids. When I go to her house, she treat me like a king. She sit me up, feed me, her kids is well-mannered and everything. And I might consider that because it's all depending on where my heart is.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? That plays a
Hey,
huge...
man, wait a minute,
I'm telling
wait a
you,
minute.
because if it was just on logic, nobody would be in bad relationships.
Right.
There would be no bad relationships. If you thought about the people that did you dirty back in the day, if it wasn't for your heart, you would have never met them or dealt with them or been
Or
with them.
dealt with.
Can we
Wait,
take
wait
the
a
pause
minute.
and go straight to the comments because we got a lot of comments.
Wait a
Can
minute.
we-
Shout out to the comment game.
Shout out to the comments. So I'm gonna read just a couple of them. Okay, so one question is the rating system based on money only or material things? There's another comment that says you don't put all your apples in one basket. You keep dating them all. That really is the answer. Until you figure out, you know. And then there's another comment that says, I'm just saying you need to be complete, no 50-50, wherever you are, be 100. Millionaire or environmental service worker, be 100% complete with yourself and others.
And I have a comment who says that men always date and marry out of their league.
Oh.
No.
That's
Wow.
I'm about to. We're gonna keep it real. I'm about to.
I want to, but
And I'm happy.
Exactly.
Ain't that right, babe? Ain't that right? I'm worried about my league. I did right. You
So
heard
when
me?
you say out of their league, that means that the woman's better or worse, or it doesn't matter.
Better.
Better,
All right, so
I mean, when that,
or maybe worse. That could be worse.
so in layman terms, she dated out of her league too.
Yeah. Boom. Charity work.
But back to what you said.
Again, some people
and
are based on their
most women, not most, because I hate that word. a lot of women possibly do that because they always tend to pick men who they can help, who they can uplift, who they can bring up out the gutter, or who got potential.
potential they can work with.
But it
I can
goes back to
fix.
what he just said. Our brains and our hearts
hearts
do
are
not
different.
always align. So it
different.
may be something about that man
That you can't shake.
that I can't shake. Where I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna help him out.
And that's the same
I'm gonna
thing
help
with
him
women.
get here.
We do the
And
same
right.
thing.
Again, it's
We get
human
chicken we
versus
know
human.
doing us dirty, but we can't shake them.
Right.
Oh, see, I was talking about sex.
No. I mean that ain't far off, but that ain't far off. But yeah,
She can't leave it. She
I
can't
thought I
leave it.
told you
Yo,
not to do that again.
I'm broke as hell, but she can't leave it.
That do be true though.
Can I keep it
That
funky?
do be true though.
Definitely.
That do
Women
be
say
true.
I'm about to
that.
be controversial.
That's
How
true.
many people y'all know popping a chick that's on welfare? That can't do nothing for you financially. But you pop.
She got potential.
But she go to the club every week and she know how to shake that thing. Same thing for a female. She may be an executive. She dealing with a dude that work at Wendy's because she likes him.
I've heard.
You
I've
think
heard that.
Rihanna? You think ASAP and Rihanna on the
Yeah,
same
not on the
level?
same level.
Nope. She likes him.
And they got
That's
the whole
it.
baby together.
See, they having ASAP shouldn't even be in the same stratosphere as Rihanna. She's a billionaire, but she likes him.
But do you
The
think it's
heart,
gonna
don't
last?
need- the heart want what it want.
Yep.
The heart want what it want, and that and all that numbers and rate schedule, none of that matters when you like.
I
somebody.
mean,
Cause I know
I
my
can
heart,
go
my
with that.
noise done got me in a lot of trouble.
I'm trying to tell you, none of that matters when you like
I mean,
somebody.
but
Joe.
I get that, but that and I could concede to that. That's what it is. You know, I mean, like your
Work
heart. I
it,
mean,
work
like
it, Sean.
hell, I done probably dated some people that was undesirable. You know
We
what
all
I'm saying?
have.
but here's the
We
thing.
all
They were
have.
desirable
but
to
should-
you.
Right.
You know, I mean, when I was dating, of course, it was undesirable. That's what.
Everybody got that emergency.
So what I'm saying,
breaking the glass.
Yes.
it was undesirable.
You break that emergency glass. Everybody.
So
got
what
that.
I'm saying is should we ourselves personally have some kind of rating that we have to say, well, all right, I like the big booty girl in the club. I know she ain't got no job. I know she ain't doing shit right. But should I have some kind of control and rate this and say, hey, wait a minute, I gotta say that she is a.
I think we do.
I think it's called standards though. I think that's where
Absolutely.
we'll have.
That's
I think
all it
it's
is.
standards.
Absolutely. But here's
That's
the
all it
thing.
is.
I always agree. I think
But
Yeah,
I
I
think
think we should have
everybody's
standards.
standards is different.
Right.
correct.
You get what I'm saying?
You said what now?
Everybody's standards is different.
Oh,
I may be a
correct.
millionaire that don't give a shit about money.
Right.
I like sex. Let's say I'm that guy. And I go to Envy or one of these
He-
clubs in the hood.
He said, let's say he's that guy.
Let's say, no,
Yes,
okay,
he is
let's
engaged.
Say I'm that guy. Hypothetically. But what I'm saying is you walk in, you find a chick, you don't need nothing financial. I need you to do, it all depends on what your standards are, what you like and what's important to you. You get what I'm saying? Some people is money, some people is religion, some people is politics, some people is whatever. You find people that mesh. Now, the best way to find that is communication. Most people ain't gonna communicate that long. When you find them in the club, they about to pop anyway.
Right.
But if you can kind of hold off from that and find out who the other person is, save yourself a lot of drama.
Yeah, I've always said it's all about the mind frame. It's
Right.
all about your standards.
You said
I
that.
totally agree, though. I literally wanted to make sure JT knows that I totally agree that we do have.
I just.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up for the lady. Let's give it up for the lady.
She was
Give
like,
it to
no.
JT. You know what I'm saying?
Just want to put that out there.
When I think of rating, I think numbers.
It is-
So I think
it's ratings.
Both of us are saying the same thing, just
Yeah.
two different words. I say standards, you say
Yeah,
ratings.
it's the same
I
thing.
get it.
He
It's
calls
the
it rating,
same
you call it
thing.
standard.
I just wanted to just reiterate and get the clear understanding,
Put some of those chips on this thing.
Don't she be having her? I couldn't sit next.
She has a mountain of chips.
Oh, that's nothing, man.
And they laid up there all cute.
But wait a minute, I had the exact same
Yeah,
amount of chips.
I-
Why
that
you grab the
you
chips
just
like
happened
that?
to eat all yours, and now
Why
you
he
want to
grabbed the chips like that?
eat
He
mine.
grabbed the
So we
chips
grabbing
like
little
that.
crumbs and be like, man, you got a lot of whole big chips over
I
there.
don't want to hear you say nothing because you said you didn't.
No, I didn't
my
want none.
goodness.
But sitting next to Jackie, she normally had the candy. She got some little fruit. She got
That's
a little
because
cheese cracker.
you
She got a
provide
little
the chocolates. You
snack.
didn't bring me no chocolates.
I was like,
Everybody
damn.
know
Yo,
they
we
rich
gotta
over
stay-
here because we don't do none of this on my podcast.
I was about to
Hey
say.
man,
I
we
said
been
from
eating
day
the
one,
same
it's all
bag of
about the
chips for
snacks.
weeks now.
Hey,
That's
man,
why
let me find out your podcasts are for.
Is Bree? I'm surprised they still
You ain't got no sociables.
I'm surprised y'all still
You
here.
ain't got no sociables. You ain't got nothing, man.
I'm telling his podcast be doing a lot. I was like, oh my god.
BYOB, we get the lick.
Right.
Listen here.
He don't want none.
Man,
Doing
I
all
had
that talking.
He
He
ain't
don't
getting
get
no
no
love
love.
either.
I had
I
me
didn't
some
get to the
kids
way.
before
My
I
bad.
came.
This portion of the podcast is sponsored by Bella Wines
I'm
and Pete
straight
Moscato.
I got me some
Sponsored by.
brisket at home waiting
No,
on
we
me.
ain't giving them none of our
straight hook up.
Oh
sponsors.
yeah, they pay us.
Yeah,
They pay
yeah,
us.
yeah.
I'm tripping.
Sponsored by. Let's talk about it.
We do want some sponsorships though. So
Goddamn right.
Oh yeah, we need some.
we need a sponsorship.
Goddamn
Somebody.
right.
I can't seem to find my doggone comments.
I got some people. Renette Merritt saying Beyonce daddy did make her.
Yeah.
You gotta share this.
Beyonce daddy did make her.
I don't think
Beyonce
so.
daddy
Absolutely.
did make.
Oh, he
Absolutely.
did make her.
Jay-Z
Yeah.
did nothing.
He didn't do nothing
I'm
for
not.
her.
I won't say
I
nothing.
swept to the left.
Beyonce
But he
would've
did.
Beyonce
But he
would've
did.
done it.
Nah,
Absolutely.
nah.
Absolutely.
I think he gave
Matter
her
of fact, I
style.
think Jay-Z did better because of Beyonce.
I think they
I
helped
think
each
they
other.
helped
Jay-Z
each
was all over
other.
the place.
Like I think it was
Maybe because it's so
it was
big.
a executive decision, very
I
wise
agree with
one.
that.
I agree with
Back
that.
when she was 16, 17.
Oh, here we go. That's how I start.
Very wise
Remember that song
decision
Upgrade?
that they came.
Take me to compliment the deal?
Yeah.
What you was talking about? That's how you do it. Take her to compliment the deal.
And it did, and it did.
But I can't answer any of the things.
But
now.
getting back to the ratings, I
Look, Tommy.
actually agree and do believe that it literally is just that. It is a ratings, no matter
So we
how
all
you
agree
put
that
it.
Kevin Saves was the GOAT, though.
No.
Yes, we do.
Well, I don't remember us agreeing on
I
that
didn't say
part.
that. I didn't say that.
Rest in
that
peace,
part.
Kevin Samuel.
Nothing like that.
He opened up our eyes, man.
Yeah.
Kevin Saves!
Y'all been getting over on us. Y'all been getting over on us.
So Cecily, you tell me since he's been around,
Can he make your life better?
yeah, he didn't do nothing for
Better.
Can he give you no insight on
you. No
life?
insight. You haven't learned nothing.
Are you not listening to me?
I'm actually. I don't
I
know.
said there are
Better.
some things that I took away from what he said.
So
that
you
are
learned.
actually
Like what?
Yes.
You learned.
Let's
I
talk
said
about it.
again.
Not
Let's
learned.
remember.
Yeah, cause
Hold on.
Not learned.
Hold on. Don't jump on
Say
her.
this for the
Hey,
Memphis.
Cess. I know. Don't let them jump on you. Y'all one at a time.
Not one at a time. You supposed to have my back.
Now, I'm just telling you. I ain't
Not
said they
being
can't.
slow.
I said they can't jump on you, but they got to jump on you one
I
at
mean,
a time.
at the time,
Get right.
honestly, at the time that I was listening to him, I was,
I didn't learn nothing.
I think it was during the pandemic when I actually paid attention to some of the stuff he was saying.
You was on the
Pandemic King, let's go.
Yeah, it was a pandemic, and I don't know about anybody else, but the pandemic was very, the only word I can think of is insightful, and I know this is wrong, but it was a very big year for me to be focusing on myself, right? And I want a certain type of relationship. And it was an uncomfortable year for me because I had to literally step outside of myself and realize that I bring certain drama and problems and maturity to relationships. And there's certain areas that I needed to grow.
No.
I did say that. I've said this many times. That's why I keep telling people it's okay to be single because it's time to reflect and just kind of spend some time with yourself.
And play
One
around
of
a
the
lot.
things that he said, what'd you think is empanadas?
I said and play around a lot.
This girl said
Play
empanadas.
around.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's all right to
But
be
yeah,
single,
go
man,
ahead.
until like 10, 11 o'clock, man, when it's dark and
Oh
everybody
my
going home.
God.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all good.
And
You
the
close
room
that
is
door
empty.
and you come in the house and close that door.
This portion is sponsored by.
Lonely nights.
So,
These comments are not the express view or whatever it is.
Yeah, these
But
expressive.
one of the things that he said that did stick out was, like I said before, when he said you can't expect someone to come into your life and be something that you currently are not.
100% agree.
yes.
And I 100% agree with
Yes.
that. It took a time
I
to
am.
accept that. But I realized that what I'm asking for at that time, I wasn't.
Okay.
Okay.
So now that was my starting point in terms of focus to figure out if this is the type of dude I want, this is the type of relationship I want. I need to be developed in this area so I can receive it. And that was my starting point.
So
and
he
like
did
I
help.
said, and working on myself and
So he
trying to
did
prepare
help.
myself. He did. But again,
Look at there.
it would have
We
probably
done
been a little
converted
bit
more. We
more
gonna get you one
effective.
more. We gonna work on you a little bit.
At
We
not
got
all.
her converted.
But again,
Gotta
like I
convert
said,
it.
Converted. We can
Negative.
You cannot, I say this to people
Not
Use a
all
four
the
looking
time.
for an eight.
I say this
I was
all the
already
time.
good. Okay.
I say this all the time. You can come to me and be 100% right in what it is that you are trying to tell me.
It's the
But if you
delivery.
coming at me in the wrong way and your delivery is off,
Not gonna
I'm not
receive
gonna
it.
receive a damn thing you're gonna say.
That's valid.
But it ain't.
If me and her
all-
beefing, and she come to me and say, "Bitch, I'm gonna do no, yeah, you're right. I did kick you, and I shouldn't have did that.
And I'ma do it again.
And I'm gonna do it again.
But we all
But if you
understand
come to me and
that
say, "Sass, you kicked me and that shit hurt," I'll be like, "All right, girl, I'm
He's
okay. I
here
don't
for
mean to kick you," and let it
entertainment,
go.
though. Like,
Yeah.
And that's
kinda-
I get that,
I
and
look
that's
at him,
why
you know
I
what,
said.
you know what, I look at him like Miss Cleo.
Dear
I get
Abby.
the same amount of info for him that I would get from Miss Cleo.
That's
Dear
my whole
Abby.
point. That is
That's
my whole
it.
point.
If you looking at more than that, if you ain't looking to just get
It's
a couple
entertainment.
laughs to post
Right.
on your Facebook, then you got a bigger problem.
And that is my whole point.
But
because
then
you
that
ain't going
goes
to Miss
back
Cleo
to-
for nothing serious.
That's it. You
I
want
ain't
to
going-
joke around.
So that don't make him the GOAT because I ain't going to him for nothing
And
serious.
don't get me
Right.
wrong, Miss Cleo made the bag. She got a
But this also goes
Dear
back
Abby.
to the beginning of the
Dear Abby,
podcast.
same
The
thing.
question that I have, regardless of whether or not you agree with the man or not, I didn't agree with
Correct.
his delivery. But
Correct.
when he died, I
It was
wasn't
a
out
lot
here telling him
of-
to rest in peace.
You know why?
Or he got what he deserved, or laughing at him.
'Cause they
That's
did
where
it.
I get it, but I also
Yeah.
feel like that's
It
where
was
we're
wrong.
separated from
It's-
humanity. Because that was too much.
You know what I
It
found?
was too
It's clout.
much.
It's clout.
I mean, shit, Newt Gingrich died, and he was worse
They
than
probably,
fucking...
they baby
Hey,
probably
wait a
pulled
minute.
their
It
hair.
was a lot.
Nuke Andrews died?
Wow, yeah, he been gone for a while.
Damn it, man.
But ain't no,
He
I
meant
didn't
nothing
see.
to me. But anyway.
Right, but see, that's the point. That's the point.
And neither
Like,
did Kevin
that-
Samuels.
that neither did Kevin
But
Samuels.
why y'all
Alright,
watch?
So here's
keep watching.
Here's what. Damn, I
I'm
don't
keep
lost.
watching. I'm gonna keep watching.
I said y'all watching. Y'all said
No,
y'all didn't
this-
like him, but
this
y'all
is the
watching
reality.
and
I
keep
stopped
watching.
after
Social media
Rush.
has become.
I didn't like him.
I don't
Let
keep
me
watching.
figure
I
out
didn't
what
watch
I
him.
think the popular opinion is, and I'll put that. But a lot of people don't like Kevin Samuels, so the popular thing is if I say something bad about him, I'm gonna get a bunch of likes.
Or maybe
That's all
Kevin
it is.
Samuels said some things that hit you.
You think
Yeah.
so?
And you feel
Absolutely.
some type. I definitely
Absolutely.
think it's that.
No,
think so?
but you know what I found out this
Absolutely.
week?
Because
There's
most
a
people
lot
that got
of-
their stuff together don't care that much.
They
really don't.
But if I
you
make my
probably
living
got-
off
I didn't
attention,
care at all whether he was
see what I'm
alive,
saying?
whatever he was
Well, I
talking.
mean,
I didn't
you
care.
got your
whatsoever.
situation together.
Don't
Now,
care.
if I'm sitting at home watching Maury every day around noon and I don't have nothing going on and I
Right,
still owe
and I ain't doing that
RGB,
either.
then I'll probably have an
Right.
opinion on Kevin Samuels.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
But you know what I found out too, man? A lot of women that were like inboxing me and talking about your boys going. A lot of those women never even seen seen any of his videos
They must
or
have seen
anything.
something.
No, also you know what it is like a lot of people are like say you seen it and you seen it
And y'all say
and y'all
something
said
about
something about it and say yo he hating on black women he hating on
remember
white
that.
man. It starts a whole whirlpool of stuff, man. I'm like yo, so what part did you didn't like? Oh, I never seen him before. They're just I've been hearing
He's just cool.
He hate black
So
women.
then they
I just
just
don't like
They
to be
clout
quote.
chasing.
Right.
Yeah.
So
They
then,
gaslight
and then
you.
you make a post.
My
then I'm
bottom
gonna
line
go
is they
under
didn't
your
have they
post
had the
and
wrong
then-
opinion. They had opinion without even
Yeah.
giving out.
You're always gonna have that. You're gonna always have people to jump on bandwagon.
You
That's
know-
always gonna-
you know
I mean,
what's
look
up?
how many times did a team will go to the Super Bowl and all of a sudden these new fans.
Everybody
come
hate
out.
them. That's why everybody hate Golden
That
State.
happens.
That's why everybody hate the
Look at
Lakers.
this. Using
Right.
football
No, I
as
still
an
hate the
analogy.
Lakers.
You know what that means? He's the GOAT.
Football
I'm
as
glad
an
he's the
analogy.
GOAT.
He's not
That
the
goes
GOAT.
back to he's the
He's
GOAT.
not the
Oh
greatest.
All
my
of this,
God.
the door of this whole
He's not the
hour is
greatest
that
of
he's
all
Who you
still
think
the GOAT.
better?
Shout out to my
I
baby
don't think
KS.
anybody-
You think
I don't think
Dear
they're
Abby's
good.
better?
What's that?
You think Dear Abby was better?
I was too young to pay attention to Dear Abby. Again, I'm younger than you.
Debbie was alright.
When you was watching and reading
She
Dear
wasn't
Abby,
popular
I was
like
in high
Cleo.
school.
Cleo was the
No.
I was gonna get to her 'cause I seen her looking at
No,
her.
no.
Hold on,
No,
y'all
she
dying
not-
sisters.
She know not to ask.
That's-
No, she
You
know not
ain't
to
share
ask.
it.
Dang, this is
No,
just
no,
sharing
no,
my
no,
You're
child.
not saying
You put it on the table.
you're not
Share
sharing
I
your
want y'all to
candy.
know this
She know better.
this podcast is rich. They rich.
No, it ain't. Some of us is
They
rich.
got money. They got
Some of us is worthy rich.
It is not brought to
All I
us.
know is a
I
candy
can-
sale
Y'all look
original.
for
It's
this
not
type
brought
of
to
treat,
us
this
by
type of
Werther's
treat.
Originals, okay? Do not touch
Right.
Cecily's
She
candy.
not ask me about some Werther's.
I did not ask for her
I
Werther's.
seen you look at it. though. I seen you look over and look at it.
I did not
I
ask.
said, shit, let me get Jackie at least
It's a
this.
podcast.
You can't touch her chicken wings
Yeah, don't eat her chicken
and don't
wings.
touch her Werther's
I
Originals.
gotta keep my hands to myself. 'Cause, you know,
No, did you see her look at me from her ears? She was like,
I love them. I can't stop
Isn't that
eating
all
them.
caramel?
It is. It's the best feeling and the
is
best taste
Is
in
that
the
butter-
world.
is that
It's
butterscotch?
a big block
Yes.
of caramel.
it's only 2 minutes left. She can't suck them both during the show.
Yes, I can. I'm just trying not to be greedy on the damn show. These are like sex. It's the best thing you can do. Sex.
Whoa,
Shout
whoa.
out to Samuel. This
Whoa.
is
Whoa.
Damn. AKA the Viagra pill.
You must be dealing with
This
one.
is the new Viagra pill apparently.
You tripping right now.
I prefer sex.
Man.
the
If
world.
that woman
saying.
is better than sex, you need to
I'm
stop
just
dealing with
saying.
that
Yeah,
woman.
you need to stop eating that candy.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Better than sex, hell no.
Oh my goodness.
So Kevin said was the GOAT. We all agree.
Yes,
We
sir.
did not agree.
Yes, we did. Hold on. Hold on.
Could you get him?
Three of us
We did
did.
not agree. No, we did not.
Majority vote.
Three of us did. So that's a vote. That's
That's
a
a
go.
win. There we go.
It's a go.
Rest in peace, Kevin
I
Sellers, the
mean, y'all
GOAT.
blame
GOAT.
democracy.
I
That's
will
how
knock
democracy
this shit
works.
over right now.
All right, so y'all that haven't seen Kevin Samuels, man, check out his videos on YouTube. You can find him on Facebook and see what you come up with.
Hold on,
you know?
can I say something real quick? And I know it's a change of subject.
I know you're not plugging him real quick. You ain't getting paid for nobody
No, I'm
going to
not
his
plugging
page.
him.
What you
I
talking
am.
about? He ain't
I'm
getting
gonna
paid
do a
either.
plug though. Hold on, I want to plug.
he's dead.
Have y'all seen Kendrick Lamar new video?
Yeah.
I don't want to go into detail on that like that. If you have not
Then you
seen
missing
that
out.
video,
Please
What's
go
the name
watch
of it? What's the name of
It's
it?
called.
I posted it
The
earlier.
Heart.
Play
I
it
think
right
it's the
quick.
Heart
Play it right
5.
quick.
Nah, I think they're gonna block you off. Y'all.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
But it's called.
I do not own the rights to this
Watch
music.
the video. Cause I don't even want to tell you because it's gonna.
Yeah, don't tell me. I watched
Man,
it.
cause I heard he had something
No,
real
he's the
controversial
GOAT.
going on. A couple things, so I'm gonna check it out.
There's a reason he got a Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh my God, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
That dude is dog.
And I
That
wasn't a
he's
fan-
a-
I
Now
was
that
not a
we
fan
can
of
agree
Kanye.
on.
we can agree.
That
He's the
we
GOAT.
can agree on. That we can. Yes.
Right? And I'm a Jay-Z fan, I'm all that, but after see that, I've never seen a
I
video
know
That we can agree
in
on.
my life.
But even
In my
Jay
life.
bigs up Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, Kendrick's different.
This girl said Ken like she know him.
You know that's the homie.
About first name.
I knew the
Right.
video was coming out.
Who you talking about? Like,
That's
yo,
her
like,
cousin.
That's
her cousin.
Right, like I used to know, like I used to know Kev, like I used to know Kev.
Right.
Kev, you know what I'm saying? Kev, my mom.
Not Ken.
If you knew Kev, then I'm gonna give you that one because I'm currently married to 2 men. So
What?
I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Morris
Bobby
and
Brown
Bobby.
and yeah.
Oh, I'm
Y'all
about
know
to
me
say,
and Bobby.
damn, man.
So okay. Can I
Me and
ask
Bobby
a question
about
before
to
we
get
close
divorced.
out?
We
Can I
about
ask
to
a
get
question
another
before we close
divorce.
out?
Yeah.
We're in the purge.
8 o'clock.
Bobby and Morris, you gotta pick one.
Morris.
You dumping Bobby?
Absolutely.
'Cause
Morris
the- 'cause
is
the
number
crack.
one.
Why? Because Bobby was on crack?
He's the
Because the crack.
epitome of
Because
what
the
a
crack.
man is.
So Bobby's
Bobby's
an 8.
That's that
Bobby's an
rate.
8.
Bobby's an 8. Morris a 10. Rating system. See what it said? My man was just talking about the rating
We
system.
don't got time for that. Y'all don't want me to start talking about Morris, okay? I've been drinking.
And at that note,
This is gonna get ugly.
She gonna
So
start
on,
twerking on the table and all that. I'm gonna need you to relax.
right? We're not ready for that. We're not ready for that.
okay, that's the session. That's the show.
Thank you guys
Yeah,
for
what's
coming
good,
out,
man?
tuning
Let's
in.
thank Clem Daniels.
We'd like for you to
Yes,
share,
we wanna definitely
like,
thank my cousin for
comment.
jumping on.
This is a good time. I like that.
hey.
Hey man, it's you know what I mean. Like yo, give him some. Hey, take one of these juices to your podcast. So you can have some,
You better.
so
I'm
you
telling
can
you.
get you some drinks,
They just-
man. Y'all bring him some chips.
Therapy session just sponsored Talking Crazy with the juice.
Therapy sessions. Let's talk about it.
What time is your show?
We on every Thursday from 6 to 8. We'll be on this Thursday. We'll be talking Kevin Samuels, but we won't be as politically correct. We're gonna be talking
they're
bullshit.
gonna find
We might
Crazy.
get banned off Facebook, but don't let that mess you up.
Okay.
Just be there early before we get banned. We'll have a good time.
All right.
I'll share it in
Thank
my
you guys for
Facebook.
tuning
Yeah, we're
in.
gonna
Let's
tag
talk
in.
about it. We'll
Let's
be back
talk
here
about it.
Adios,
Tuesday
next
at 7.
Hey.
Cash in the building.
See ya.
Wow, man.